Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Rice Owls, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. They begin with a quick throw to the left. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receiver is usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Rush set it down for the offense. First down. Here comes a handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Linebacker shifting around now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And the pass is incomplete. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Hart. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught right at the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Snags the quick throw. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Rice offense is out there again. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's Hart bringing pressure. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Rice. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. He's got it for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's running out of time here. Using his legs here. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. third down play here out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He knocks this one right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. To the air, it's Hart. He'll try a pass here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Then he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Getting set, here's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Stop at the 36, that's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities.
Complete.
Winning the battle up front.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And there's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Pass caught. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. They go with a direct snap. Fighting off. No shot to bring him down. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. 1st and 10 now for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him 1st down yardage. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the clock stops now for a 2-minute warning, a chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. 1st and goal, handoff. They can't slow him down. Touchdown, Owls. This offense really clicking. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. Caught that quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Brown. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And the running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. 13 seconds left in the first half as they line up on 1st and 10. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Hart. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
The sack sets up 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And they stuff him on 3rd and short. Defense knew it was coming.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. On the ground, it's Brown. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you go get a touchdown.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it on the move. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned to the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Here's the second down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Let's it fly to the wideout.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Dropping back, it's Hart. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Important second down play coming up. He finds the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quick throw, the catch is made. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take off here. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The short completion of the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. A quick spin move. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Second down, looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the point after is good. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rice offense is out there again. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pitch to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. To throw, it's Hart. Quick throw over the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Extending the play now. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pass. It's Hart. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Here's that defense shifting again. Running out of time in the pocket. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Offense in hurry-up mode. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made by the tight end. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rice.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They have the lead, still a 1-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. That run moves the ball across the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Scanning the field. It's Hart. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Touchdown, Owls. Just ran away from the defense.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
He's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now